waters are alive off Okipa on the island of Maui in Hawaii. Strong waves and high winds challenge all comers, and they come, some meeting the challenge, slick and savvy creatures, the sharks and jets of this North Side story, to glide and fly along the cutting edge.
Weather bulletin, high wind warning and watch, and high surf advisory number 15.
Exposed to the best combination of surf and winds, sailboarding at Okipa has really tough.
A high surf advisory remains in effect for the north and west shores of all the Hawaiian Islands. A high wind warning means dangerous winds which may pose a threat to life and property. Imminent or occurring, take necessary actions and continue precautions till otherwise notified. Unnecessary travel.
These rocket men are an unusual lot, with names like Cadiz, Boyd, Ezzy, Waltz, Chater, and Schweitzer. Take Chris Lassen, for instance. Definitely not your typical sky pilot.
I do fine art, gallery art, investment art. Most of my subject matter is seascapes. I've been doing some landscapes lately, but mostly seascapes. I did one windsurfing painting, which, well, there were two that were published in Sailboarder magazine, and I did a third one that was just recently purchased by David Rockefeller, and so that was the exciting thing. There were only 3 windsurfing paintings I've ever done, so that was nice. But yeah, windsurfing and surfing has a tremendous effect on my paintings.
Pretty unique wave. It's juicy, and it's meaty. There's guys that they don't know how to use the wave for what it is. They'll go out and go straight, come inside and do tricks, go back out and get jumped, and then come back in. They're not riding the wave exactly people.
I've been surfing for 15 years, and very few windsurfers impress me the way that and Ezzy and a few others do with their surfing type maneuvers. It's very advanced, very futuristic, and it's exciting for me to watch.
At Okipa, some jives are commonplace, while others verge on futuristic.
The 360 on the wave face is the most challenging right now.
You want a little instruction first? Fred Haywood does the honors. Sailors seem to have an innate aesthetics, which is increasingly in evidence in the surf at Okipa. way to the major leagues, and even while you're there are many minor setbacks, falters, and, well, wipeouts.
You have to fall to progress, but a lot of people are out there trying things, I think, that are maybe a little over there. I'm not saying looping, I'm just talking about average sailors. They'll go for an off the lip somewhere where it's just totally chaos to even try it. You'll see them do it all day long, and you really wonder if that guy's having a good time.
I guess everybody started doing them last year, pretty much. Hasn't been too many loops, sailaways at Hukipa. It's been mostly loop attempts. People breaking a lot of equipment in their bodies. And, but there's been a few guys pulling them off. It's pretty exciting. It's a new thing.
A loop, just a vertical wave with lots of speed and side shore wind. If it's offshore, you're playing with fire. And if it's onshore, you can't really get the angle. So it's got to be a good side shore wind and steep.
A lot of people, most I would say, that are doing loop attempts today are doing copters. Their board and body are going sideways, horizontal to the water. And, which is fine, you know. It's just, I think a loop is a little impressive visually. When you make a loop, it's or at least the ones I've made, it's really a surprising thing. It's like you're so used to just getting wasted on them or bailing out because you're out of control, that when you finally land one, it's really a wild feeling.